All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Friday. You know what that means. It is, say it with me, Octane Friday, and we've turned it up here on Fridays. And we got a good one today. But first and foremost, live music last night. As I said, we went to see Big Head Todd and the Monsters with a bunch of Cave Nation and our swag. What a great show. They are so good live. At one of those bands, you don't have to know a single song by them, and you'll enjoy it. And if you do know their songs, even better, but you should check them out. Support live music when you can. They're starting to come back. What are we talking about today? All over the Twitterverse this week. So I am late to the game, but that's because it's Octane Friday. I had to wait. We're going back to November 10th, 1981, the 40th anniversary of Motley Crue's debut record. It's kind of a big deal, but the record itself had a kind of a story of getting some traction a little bit later. But the first edition came out. There were only 900 copies on their original label Leathur Records, Lathur. And then, they got their big break. But, they were doing their things in L.A., up and down the strip there. They were making themselves famous, and they finally get signed to Elektra the following year, and they remix and partially re-record this record and then release it. They changed some of the tracks on there. They changed some of the artwork, and then they released it in August of 1982. The album cover, inspired by the Rolling Stones' Sticky Fingers, clearly. It went to number 77, but eventually went platinum because it wouldn't be until Shout at the Devil came out, where we all heard Motley Crue for the first time on the East Coast, that people went back and bought that first record. So that's why that record eventually went platinum. But Shout at the Devil was clearly the one that brought Motley Crue to the mainstream, and then a lot of explanation for our parents. It was Shout at the Devil, not Shout with the Devil. Big difference. Anyway, the song that was omitted from this Elektra release was Stick to Your Guns. That's a great song. And it was added by Motley Crue when they re-released it in 2002 on their own Motley Records. But there's some really good stuff on here, and you should check this record out. After the track changes, you go back and, you have to look at what you can do for Song of the Day today. And it has to be Livewire, of course. That has to be your Song of the Day. That's the one you're going to really crank up today. That's some awesome vintage Motley Crue. Just back when they were kicking some serious ass. All right, Motley Crue, Song of the Day. Turn it up today. Enjoy whatever you're doing as we roll into the weekend. Have a good one. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.